Seriously? It's almost 80 degrees outside. Some of y'all still wearing turtlenecks and boots. Spring is here. You know what that means? It's time to declutter our closets and elevate our wardrobes. And it's time to plan for April. So let's get started. Okay, so welcome to the channel, y'all. I'm Kima and this is Decollection. This is the channel where we talk about being thrifty and fly, doing all of the things that are sensible and chic, and we are decluttering and ultimately elevating our wardrobes and our lives. So every month we plan some action steps so that we can stay on track with our year SMART goal. And our SMART goal is all about decluttering at least 30% of our wardrobe. We are spending no more than $100 a month on new items of clothes and shoes. We are creating a decollection, and a decollection is basically restyling, remixing items in your closet that you're not sure if you want to keep, and elevating the ones that you don't want to someone else, so passing that on to someone else. So that's what I'm doing as part of this entire channel. Every week I'm diving into my very, very cluttered closet and I'm pulling out 2 to 3 items that I'm not sure if I want to keep. I'm restyling them, see if I like them, and then I'm gonna keep 1 or 2, and then I'm gonna send one to you every week. Okay, in addition to the decollection, we are also staying aligned to those SMART goals. So we're decluttering. What else did I say we're doing? We are, come on people, help me out. Oh, we have a monthly budget of $100, not spending more than $100 a month. We are creating a 52 item decollection. I already explained what that was. And we're also creating a wardrobe, a capsule wardrobe with 30 items, half for spring and summer, half for fall and winter. So that's our plan for the year. So every month we have action steps to keep us on track. So for April, we're going to go over the 4 tasks that we're going to do for the month of April. Before we get started though, we always like to pat ourselves on the shoulder and highlight any milestones, things that went well the previous month, and any hiccups we had along the way, so we know how to recover and repair those moving forward. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so I'm so happy that March is over. March was not a bad month. March was actually a really good month, but it was a very interesting month. It was a time for me to really be creative. So glad that March is over. Happy that April is here. But let's get into some of the milestones, the highs, and some of the lows. I don't know that I had any lows for March. Probably, if I seriously think about it, I'm sure. So every month, as part of our planning, we reflect on our progress, right? So what went well, what's been working, what we need to fix. And I'm gonna call March the Brokey Boujee edition, because I didn't spend any money. Well, not on, you know, the fashion stuff, the clothes. I didn't spend any money on clothes, and I'm gonna get to it. But you know me, I still got stuff, right? And I still got stuff to show you, because whatever. But I didn't spend any money, so that's why I was brokey. Not because it was bad, but just because I didn't have to spend any money, and that's great. And you know, you could still be bad and bougie without spending money. Anyway, and hi to my sister Nessa, because my sister Nessa was like, no, don't say brokey and bougie. I don't receive broke. I don't receive that. I don't receive that. I don't claim that. And I'm like, girl, it's okay to be broken. You could just fix it. Like, you could fix things. When they break, you fix them. You're not broken forever. It's just like, she's like, no, say you're low on funds. And I mean, when you low, you gotta get high. So if you broken, you gotta get fixed. It's okay, okay? March was the Brokey Boujee edition, and I'm here for it. I am, and let me explain to you why. Okay, so I did not spend any money on clothes or shoes. Well, okay, I did one thing, but it's practically no money. I'm gonna get to it. The man wanted to go to DSW because he was like, oh, I got this coupon in my email. I'm going to get some sneakers. You want to come? And I'm like, sure, whatever. You're not gonna listen to me. You're gonna pick up whatever sneakers you want anyway. But I'll tag along for fun because why not? I like to look at shoes. So we go to DSW. He's looking at sneakers. I'm helping him pick out sneakers. He's actually in agreement and like, oh, okay. Yeah, I do like those. What do you think about these? And I'm like, nah, I ain't feeling them. And he's like, okay, so what about these? It's going real good. He's actually taking my advice on his fashion. Like, we should have been doing this 3 years ago, bro, but whatever. Progress. So, of course, I'm not gonna go on DSW or any shoe place and not see something that I like and not even think about, well, you ain't the only one with a coupon in your email, okay? Because I've been getting rewards for them since, I don't know, 07 or before. So, I got a coupon too. So, and then, you know, if you go to DSW in the store, if you shop in the store a lot, you know, they have like these colors and then like they got purple, 80% red. I don't know, but I wasn't really sure. I knew it was marked down, but I wasn't really sure how much it was marked down because it wasn't like on the main aisle, right? It was in the back on the rack. And so I was like, oh, this would be perfect. It was like one of those kind of like leather rattan looking loafers, so it got like breathable, you know, little holes in it. It was cute, and it kind of had a platform. It was cream, so I was like, this is perfect to march into spring. So anyway, but I was like, I'm not paying, I think they wanted 60 bucks. I'm not paying 60 bucks for it, so it better be already marked down. The purple 80, the red 60, I don't know, better be marked down a lot, and then I'm gonna use my coupon. And so I wasn't planning on spending more than like $30. And that was kind of pushing it. Because I didn't really want it, didn't really need it. And it wasn't like something where you're like, oh my goodness, I have to have this. I have 1,000,001 things that I can wear with this. And this will be so perfect for everything that I want to do. It wasn't that. It was just cute. I was there. I had coupons. They had the red, the purple. So I was like, let's go for it. So anyway, he picked out some sneakers. And he goes to the register. I follow him. And also like, I'm going to the store, I'm shopping with my man, and he's buying stuff. Like, why wouldn't I be picking out stuff? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So he goes to the register, and there's a whole thing. Oh no, I go first because I'm like, let me, before you do your business, let me just check and see if, you know, I'm good money with all this stuff. So she scans, she's like, oh no, it's already marked down, or it's not, whatever it was, or you couldn't combine the coupon, you can't combine the colors, blah, blah, whatever it was, it wasn't cheap enough for me, because like I said, all of those reasons before. So I was like, okay, never mind, I don't want it. So I go off, minding my business, looking at socks, you know, just keeping myself busy, waiting on him. And then he's checking out, and he pays for his sneakers, and he's like, and I'm gonna get those too. I was like, oh my goodness, I told this man, stop buying me shoes. Don't buy me no shoes. You know how I feel about buying shoes. Y'all know the whole superstitious, but you really believe it. Belief behind buying someone's shoes. So this is now the second pair of shoes this man has bought me. So, and I told him the whole myth behind it. Like, you buy somebody's shoes, you want them to walk out of your life, or they gonna walk out of your life with those shoes. So I don't know. He must be telling me something because he keep buying me shoes, and he's like, but whatever, no. So, but I ended up bringing the shoes home, and I was like, okay, now let me see what I can do with these shoes. And then I realized, it was like as soon as I got home, that's when I realized, oh, you have shoes that are very similar to them. And I was like, oh, you're right, I do. And then I tried them on. I was like, you know what, they're really not that cute. So, hey boo, you got the receipt. I'm gonna exchange and get something else. Okay, so I did, but I went online because you know there's like more options online. For some reason, different options too. So took the shoes back to the store, got my credit. I think it was like $60, $70. I don't remember what it was, but whatever it was, I had enough to get these Stevies. Aren't these cute? Now, these are the kind of shoes that will take you well into summer from spring. Like you can start wearing them, especially if you're here, down here in Atlanta or somewhere, you know, hot, where it's already hot. You can start wearing them. They look cute with jeans, you know, denim on denim. You got the Canadian cool tuxedo look with this. I could see me doing this with like a blue Oxford shirt and some white linen pants. I don't know, you know, I could wear a black or white eyelet, little cute summer, spring dress. I got a lot of options, okay? So I'm excited about this, and it was free. I spent no money on it. So there you go. Okay, so the next thing we got for free was this Farm Rio dupe dress. Let me show you. So for some reason, this season, I am so obsessed with Farm Rio, and I know I'm probably late to the game. It's probably third quarter for a lot of people. I don't know, but I'm obsessed with Farm Rio. And it's not that expensive, but remember, we got plans, so we can't just be out there spending $300-400 on a dress. But I saw this, you know, I'm looking at Farm Rio stuff, especially the Adidas collaboration, because you know I love the athletic wear and I love Adidas. So anyway, I come across a dupe on, you know, one of those famous places we like to shop to get stuff in 2 days. We ain't gonna say his name, you know, because we're not gonna promote him like that, but you get the stuff in 2 days. Anyway, so I saw this dress and it had really good reviews, and it is 65% cotton and 35% linen. So I'm like, this is perfect for spring and summer, even though it does not feel or look like those blends. You have to see this in person, and I have to show it to somebody else, because this looks like it definitely has a sheen to it. And I'm not saying cotton and linen don't shine. I mean, I don't know them to have that kind of slick kind of nylon or rayon sheen to it. So I mean, can they lie on the material, fabric, like whatever? I don't know if they can. I don't know if there's laws against that, but they said it's cotton and linen, so we're gonna see. But anyway, so I ordered this, but when it came and I tried it on, it didn't give, you know, it didn't move me the way I was like, oh, it's gonna do some things. And for some reason, the pattern is a lot more, it's a lot busier than I thought. Like, I love the colors. I wish that they probably were a little bit more muted, but I do love the colors. Like I said, the pattern is not as like kind of like paisley, floral, fruity as I thought it would be. It's giving a little bit of that, but then it also has like, I don't know, it has like cards. It has the Ace of Spades, and like, I think the Joker's on here somewhere. And y'all really trying to clown me with this, because that is not what I asked for. So, but it had good reviews. The people who wore it looked cute. So I was like, you know, maybe. But then I said it came and the pattern was just not what I wanted. Look at this. Like, not what I wanted. So I was ready to return it, okay? So I go to the Whole Foods, because normally, you know, I don't do my returns until I get in the car. So like right before I go in, so that I have, you know, the QR code thing, the code up, ready to go. So I get there, before I get out the car, start setting up my return. And normally when I want to return something, I don't like to get into all that, you know, they want to ask you why, who, like what, is it good, was it the packaging? And I'm just like, it was okay, I just don't want it, I don't want it. But this time, I actually said, you know what, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And that's exactly what I said. And they were like, oh, our bad. You know what? You keep the dress and we'll refund your money. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I drove all the way, you know, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the dress and y'all gonna give me all my money back. Yes, we're gonna give you all your money back. And that's what they did. You know, they do have they're really good about returning and exchanging and refunding and all of that stuff. So that's not really surprising. I just never did that with like, I don't know, I don't think I've ever had the returnless refund with like clothes. I don't remember. But anyway, so she's free. I spent $0 for her, and I still don't know if I want to keep her though, because I don't know. So she's probably gonna get added to the Decollection. So you may see this in one of the upcoming Restyle Remix videos where I see what I can do with her. Cause I don't know. We'll see. So this was free. So again, we're at 0 as far as spending, which means, you know, we at 100. And so the third thing that we bought this month, which again, I'm not really counting it as spending, and of course I spent money, cash money on it, but come on y'all, it was $6.99. Wait right there. I have completed my summer capsule. I'm so excited. Remember in the last video where I was, what was that video? The video where I was uploading my inventory to the Wearing app, and I was talking about all of the oversized men's shirts that I wanted for the summer. The cotton, I wanted the crisp white cotton, 100% cotton, crisp white, 100% linen. And you know, I have a few of those, and I just got like 2 more from Goodwill, brand new. I like to feel like these crisp shirts are brand new. Not that they all have like the original tags, but I like to feel in my heart that they're brand new because they still look good. Anyway, so I went to Goodwill. Oh, I was really minding my business. I wasn't really trying to shop. So, but I went to drop off all the items that I have decluttered. And remember, that was from March's plan that we need to make sure we clear everything out that we've decluttered, because I did have some stuff sitting around. I needed to do a second, like, go through my closet, and I was like, you know what, let me just leave this here until I get some more. So I did that. So I finally dropped the stuff off at the Goodwill. I was minding my business. But I have been a little bit like, you know, laser focused on this. Like, sometimes they have really good, like, genuine leather bags at Goodwill. And so I was just like, I'm here, let me just go check. And you know, that's like right in the front. I don't really have to go deep down into their business. I'm just going in the front. They did have some decent stuff, but your girl is disciplined. I'm very disciplined. And they had this bag. It was 100% leather, and it was great. I could tell it was good. But it was like black and brown, like a it's off the tip of my, like not charcoal. That's gray and black. It was I want to say, it's not camel. Anyway, it was black and brown, and the bag looked good. The hardware looked like impeccable. It was spotless. It looked like it would never stain or like get tarnished or anything like that. It was just really good. I could not find the name. I could not find a brand. I looked at everything. So I took a picture of it, and you know, I let the Google Lens figure it out. And it turns out it's a brand, I forget the name of the brand, that sold like on Amazon, I think exclusively, or that's the only place. And then of course, you know, people resell it on like Poshmark. So I saw a lot of those bags there. But even then I was still like, I mean, it is a good bag, and it is only, I think it was like $14.99. But I was like, I'm probably not going to, you know, try to sell it at this juncture. And I don't know that I want to wear it. Like, it's not really inspiring me now. So if I buy it, then I'm gonna have to like try to build stuff around it, right? And I want to buy things that I already know can fit in. And it's not that it's hard, like that's easy. But I think because my mind is so focused on spring and summer, and I just get excited about that. And that bag just gives me fall. It just gives me fall. So I was just like, I'm not gonna do it. But now listen, I had it in the cart because I had to do some laps around so as I was going back to put the bag back, I saw this nice lady, and she was looking at bags, and I could tell, you know, she got the eye like me, you know, because she was really looking, you know. And I said, excuse me, ma'am, I'm not sure if you're interested in this, but this is a really good leather bag. I've looked it up, I've researched it, it's all the things. It retails for about like 80 to 100 bucks. And she's like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. And you know, we got to talking real quick. Turns out, you know, she's from New York, I'm from New York. We've both been down here for a ring. She has been down here probably, I don't know, 20 years more than I have. But you know, so we had that familiar connection. And then she's like, oh, do you do content or do you sell? Because I was like, I think a lot of the people come here and like, you know, they buy stuff and then they resell it. And so she was like, do you do that? And I was like, no, you know. And then she's like, do you know would you know which Goodwills are good? And I was like, I don't know, I'm not really in the game like that. You know, I know this one seems to be good. You know, I've had some luck the 2 or 3 times that I've been here. So, but anyway, I digress. And y'all letting me digress. So I did not get that bag. Super proud of myself. And I paid it forward to someone else. So I'm happy for her. And I saw her again on the other side of the store and she still had it. Because sometimes, you know, you'd be like, I gave you that and you just gave it away or you just put it back. But she had it in her cart. So I think she's serious. Anyway, but I found this. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. So this completes the capsule. This is that blue and white Oxford or seersucker kind of shirt I was looking for. Completes the spring and summer capsule. It is done. I'm closing spring and summer capsule. So does that mean I don't have to buy anything else for spring or summer? We'll get to it because that's gonna be one of our weekly plans. That's gonna be one of our weekly tasks. So we'll talk about what we're gonna buy for spring and summer. But anyway, I can check this off that list. So I'm so excited. And since y'all be calculating it all up in my business, it was $6.24. It was $6.24. So it was actually cheaper than I thought. But you know, I probably paid taxes on it. So we're gonna round her up to about $7. I only spent $7 for the whole month on clothes and shoes. Who you know that's better than me? Who do you know who spent less than $7 on clothes and shoes for the month? You don't know them. You don't know them. They don't exist. So I'm really proud of myself. And I'm excited to start imagining all the ways to pair this. Like, don't y'all see this? This is so cute together. Don't let me bring out a bag, okay? And then I'm gonna do like the little white mini skirt, denim mini skirt. I'm ready for spring and summer. Okay, so part of our plan every month, as I said before, is celebrate milestones. So I'm celebrating a milestone. I spent $7 for the month. So it was the Brokey and Boujee, but we are celebrating the Brokey part of the month because that meant that I didn't spend any money. Not that we were down bad and we were, you know, downtrodden, but we just made some sensible choices and we didn't have to spend money and we still elevated and was fly and doing all the good things. Okay, so what worked this month? Again, so what really worked well this month and what's really been working well every month is really sticking to that budget, being very intentional. Secondly, really having a capsule. So whether you want to call it a capsule or just whatever, you just want to have a list of things. And I know when people try to curate or when people curate their capsules, they are intentional not only about the items of clothes that they want, but the quality of the clothes. They're intentional about, you know, ethical fabric and ethical choices, whatever it is that they're trying to do when they curate a capsule. And that's fine if you're doing that. But whatever you're doing, however you create your capsule, whatever your intentions are for your capsule, the whole point is that you have a shopping list, you have a list, and the list is going to keep you structured, keep your shopping structured, keep your spending structured and limited, right? It's just like when you go to the grocery store, you don't go without a list. That's crazy. That's crazy work. You be in there spending, y'all know how that works. So it's the same thing. And so that has really been helpful. Now, let's get into our weekly task for the month of April. Okay, so for week 1, we are decluttering shoes that don't fit the vision. Okay, so I know that our mission, our journey, this plan that we've been on since January has been, you know, telling us and encouraging us to declutter. We've been decluttering our clothes and all the things, but we're just making sure that every month we're very specific and very intentional about what we actually declutter. Okay, so for February, we decluttered accessories, and then we try to decide what we're going to keep, and the things that we're going to keep, we're going to build outfits around them. So we're going to do the same thing in April with our shoes. Okay, so if you're like me, you have, I don't know that I have a big shoe collection. I don't think I have a big shoe collection, but because I have very limited space and I do have, you know, a lot of things, I don't always know what I have. And so last spring, what really compelled me to start using an inventory app like Wearing was because I knew that I had to start making space, and I knew that I was gonna have to like try to reshift my seasonal like clothes and shoes and pack some things away. And I was even thinking about like having to pay for storage outside of our apartment. But I ultimately decided that whatever I do, I have to inventory it because I'm not going to remember what I have since I'm putting stuff away and I can't see everything that I have. So that's when I decided to use the Wearing app, and it's been very helpful. But in going through my closet now and even decluttering things and trying to reorganize everything, I'm realizing like, oh, I forgot I had these. Oh, I forgot I had these. Oh, I thought I had these, but I actually gave them away. So I just need to go back in and declutter and really see what I have. So I'm going to go through the Wearing app because I did upload a lot of my shoes, especially like the winter shoes. But I don't know that I did all the spring and summer shoes at the time because it was spring and summer. And so those are the shoes that I was wearing. And I was thinking forward. So I uploaded and stored away my winter stuff. So now I need to go back and really look at everything and see what I have for spring and summer, because as I said before, there's things that I didn't even know that I had. So namely this feathery number. Okay, I've had this for about, I don't know, I've had it for about 5 years. I may have worn it once or twice, and I have to decide what I'm going to do with her. Okay, she doesn't really take up that much space, and she's very comfortable, but like, I don't know, I have to start being creative, because this could be a work shoe with some really cute trousers and, you know, a little cute crop blazer and a tank top underneath it. This is a cute spring work summer shoe. So I'm gonna start planning some more opportunities for her. So that's part of one of my tasks for April, looking at the shoes that I have. Another thing is, which we're gonna get to, I think that's gonna be week 3, but really looking at the shoes that I don't want. And I have some good shoes that are in really good condition, like these sandals. And I think I'm gonna actually, you know, pull the trigger on it, and I'm gonna add this to the resale list. So I'm gonna go through the stuff, and the stuff that I'm not wearing, like this. These shoes are cute, and you know, when I wore them, I think I wore it twice, even though, don't look at that, I only wore it twice. But I don't know, it's just something about the way my feet fall in them. So it's just not for me. But I can probably make, you know, shoot, if I make 15 bucks, that's 15 bucks that I didn't have. So I'm going to take all the little wins that I could get, because you know what they do? They add up. They add up. Okay, so that's week 1. We're decluttering all of our shoes. We are going to swap out boots for sneakers. This is the time to look for your nice little cute loafers, little peekaboo toes. And if you're down here somewhere where it's warm, you can really start wearing your sandals. Like, it is 80 degrees. Why not? It is 80 degrees. And yes, we will have a lot of rain because, you know, April showers. So if you have those rain boots, then that's great too. But the rest of the boots, you know, well, you might want to keep one, like, because I don't really have rain boots. I've been in the market for rain boots for like 2 years. I don't know what it means to be in the market because I can't quite pull the trigger on it. It's just like, oh, do I really want to spend? And I might, but I probably won't this year. But anyway, so I might have to keep one of my black boots kind of handy for like one of those heavy rain days. But other than that, we're making room. We're showing off the toes. It is spring. It's fresh. So we're ready for that. So we're decluttering all of those winter and fall boots. And as I said before, you know, it's all about renewal. So I'm excited about that. Week 2. Week 2 is decluttering our jeans. So I'm so excited this year about jeans, okay? I've never really been a jeans girl because jeans are not really comfortable. They've never quite been my friend. You know, before we had stretch, child, them low riders in the like early 2000s, and you know, you got the muffin top and you trying to pull and it don't stretch, it don't go nowhere. So I never really liked jeans. They just weren't really comfortable, right? And then now we have so many jean options. We have so many jean options, and I think I'm kind of here for it. Like, I've really been really lucky with the last 3 denim, the last 3 jean purchases that I made, and I'm so excited. I think I'm going to do a video on jeans because there's a lot, like there's so much talk around jeans and what jeans are trendy. And you know, y'all, the skinny jeans are coming back. Skinny jeans are coming back. Are y'all gonna wear skinny jeans? Are y'all going to wear skinny jeans? Now here's what I always say, right? Like, don't worry about trends, because you see what happens. They come, they go. Hold on to the things that you really like. Don't worry about the trends, and wear what you really like, especially when there's a trend or a style, I should say, that really flatters you and flatters your body type, and you feel comfortable in it. Like, yeah, keep wearing it, because if you feel comfortable, you're gonna look good, period. So, but skinny jeans are back, and I think I still have a few pairs of skinny jeans are great. Like, I've always liked skinny jeans, and I just, like, I'm not a jeans person, so it wasn't a thing for me to wear or not wear, right? But if we're gonna bring back skinny jeans, I'm gonna just say, and like I just said, I'm a big proponent of wear what you like. Don't tell nobody what to wear, okay? Everybody got their own fashion sense. But I'm gonna just ask for your indulgence with 2 things. Like, if we gonna bring back the skinny jeans, which I'm excited for the people who like the skinny jeans, you know, you can wear them with your boots and all the things, great. 2 things. They don't gotta come back for men. They don't gotta come back for men. They can wear slim fit. That's actually a really good look for men. They can wear, heck, they can even wear the bell bottoms, right? Like Kendrick wore the bell bottoms, so they could wear the bell bottoms too. They don't gotta wear skinny jeans. So if we're gonna come back, if they're gonna come back, and it's a consensus that everybody's good with skinny jeans coming back, just please, not those 2 things. Like, oh wait, oh, I didn't even say the second thing yet. So, not for men, please. And my second request is that if we're bringing back skinny jeans, can we just bring back, like, you know, where it has maybe like no more than 5, maybe 10% spandex or elastane, whichever one they're using, like the jeggings. I don't think I want to see jeggings. I don't want to see jeggings. Especially, remember the jeggings with like the actual stretch marks? I don't think I want to see them. So, yeah. That's my only 2 requests if we're bringing skinny jeans back. Not for men, please. Please. Y'all could do slim fit. Y'all could do the bell bottoms. Let us just have this. Let us have this. Let us just live with this. And then no jeggings. Okay? If you want to do leggings, like leggings I think are coming back too. And like, I didn't even know that they really left, you know? So wear leggings. There's so many great ways to wear leggings. Just wear leggings. Black leggings, brown leggings, wear leggings. Okay? You don't have to wear jeggings. You know? Okay. Anyway, that's just my thing. You do what you like. Whatever. So for week 2, we are decluttering our jeans, and I'm so excited because, like I said, I have like 3 pairs of jeans that are my favorite things this like season. So much so that they're so comfortable, and like I could wear them, and like, you know, even it's kind of cringy. I would get in the bed. I could get in the bed, but I don't get in the bed with jeans because I have a thing, especially from like, you know, living in New York, growing up in New York, and you know, you ride the subways, and then it's like, oh, everybody's sitting their booty on that, and you go to your house and you got your booty jeans, the jeans from everybody's subway booty in your bed, like, and then the couch is the same thing too, because my couch is like, I want it to be comfortable, and I want to be comfortable like it's my bed. So, but these jeans are comfortable like that. Like, I can go to your house and sit on your couch with these jeans. They are so comfortable, like really comfortable. These wide leg jeans that I got, and y'all, what y'all think about the barrel leg jeans? You know, they look crazy when you see them, you know, like just in a picture. But they're kind of cute, and they're actually flattering for all types. So I can't wait to like mix and match my jeans. I'm gonna do a video on that because that's one of our tasks for April. So I'm excited about that. Okay, so we're decluttering jeans. We are going through it, seeing what we want to keep, what we want to get rid of, because again, I have limited space, and now I have kind of amassed a little bit of a jean collection, and I've never been a jean girl. So I probably have more than 10 jeans at this point. That may not seem like a lot, but I'm not really a jean girl, and I don't wear jeans a lot. Like, you know, like Friday, and people are like, oh, you could dress down as jeans. I'm like, that's not really exciting for me, because I much rather wear a dress. It's just more comfortable, a skirt. Right, but so like I said, I'm excited about the jeans that I do have. So I'm excited to see all the different outfits that I could pair with them, especially for spring, because I don't wear jeans in the summer. So I have to really get my jeans in now, right? I got to get all my jean outfits in now, and most of the time I'm only gonna wear them on the weekends, right? Because, you know, you work and you come home and you go to sleep. So I have like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's like 3 days that I could potentially wear jeans. And really, like I said, it gets hot down here, so I don't really wear jeans in the summer. And like, why would I? It's an opportunity to wear all the other fun things that you don't get to wear. You can't wear all year long. You could wear jeans all year long. So I have a small window for my jeans, but since I got them, especially the new ones, I got to give them some play. So I got to start matching some, you know, mix and matching some outfits to go with them. And that's also going to just, you know, keep me in line, because when you start seeing the new sales come out for spring and summer, you get excited and you like, wait, hold on, we got stuff. Let's go back inside and check what you got first. So that's what we're doing with jeans. We're decluttering our jeans. We're looking at what we want, what we don't want. We know what we're going to do with them. We're going to send them off to people who really want them or who really need them. And we are going to mix and match styles. Look at all the different ways that we could be creative with our jeans and our denim. We can create some really cool, you know, Canadian tuxedos with our denim. And we are going to repurpose, like I said, anything that doesn't work. We're gonna get rid of it. So that's week 2. Week 3. Okay, y'all. As I said before last month, week 3 every month is, say it with me, 3 before spring. We try 3 things before we go crazy, before we go on a shopping spree, before we go out and buy anything else. And I'm telling you that this is going to be so important starting right now, okay? Because the new spring and summer items are in the stores. They're online everywhere. If you're on social media, whatever you're on, wherever you're on, the stuff is flashing, right? New items. And a lot of stores, they have introductory sales, and they're like, 10% off and all of this stuff, and it seems very appealing. And then, everything about spring and everything about summer just seems so great, and it seems so colorful, and it's the new colors and the new trends, and everybody's wearing banana yellow and all these great things, and you get excited. But we're not going to be fooled. We're not going to fall for the okie dokie, because it is not a good time to buy new clothes for spring and summer now, okay? Because if you just wait a few more weeks, if you could hold off till Memorial Weekend, then you start getting some really good sales, right? Then you start getting into like the 30%, maybe even 40% off. So just hold off until then. And also, because we've been really focused and really intentional about what's in our closet, we know what's in our closet, we know what we have, we know what we don't have, we know what we want, we know what we don't need. We probably don't need these clothes right now. So if you're like me in the past, right? Like I would get excited out of, stores, you see new things, it's pretty, like, oh, I got this. And it's March and you're already thinking about all of the things you're going to be doing in June and July and August with these clothes, and you need it and you need it and you need it. Okay, so you buy it and it's original price. It's $80 or it's more, but it sits in your closet for weeks, okay? And then when, June or July rolls around and now you need it, you could have gotten it for 50% off. Okay, so don't worry about that fear of missing out, because even if that same item is not there, in June or July, something else will be there. Something else will be there. And it's so easy nowadays to find anything that you want online. Listen, gone are the days of where you only relied on like a good 3 or 4, reliable stores that you went to, whether it was in a mall, wherever you shopped. And you had to get it because then you couldn't find it, or be sold out, especially in your size. But those days are gone. Like, we don't have to rush and buy things. We can be very intentional. Okay, so 3 before spree. What do we do with 3 before spree? So before I even get into that, I'm gonna just say this: don't even go to the stores. Don't do it. Okay, I just went to Home Goods because I was looking for some like flowers, because I bought some fresh flowers last week, and again, being excited because it's spring. Ooh, I need flowers, I need fresh flowers, I need fresh flowers every week. And so I bought these what are those flowers called? I bought some cut flowers. And they were wilting by the next day, okay? So I was like, bump that, I'm getting the dried, pretty looking stuff from Home Goods. So I went to Home Goods with the intentions of just, looking for something. If I can find it, great. If I can't, whatever. But those stores will trick you too, because they have a lot of new things, new inventory, and you start getting excited about refreshing your whole house, refreshing the patio, like the backyard, all these things, okay? Now, if I was not delivered, okay, if I was that over, I would have been and bought a whole new patio set, okay? Then next month, I gotta be on the phone with Amex talking about, y'all need me to pay all this back now? Y'all ain't say that. So I'm not gonna fall for it. So I went in there, got my little dried plant, and I did get an extra kind of plant that I wasn't supposed to get. But it's okay, because I didn't break the bank. I didn't go crazy. I didn't spend more than $20. I'm good. So don't go to the stores. Don't go to the stores, okay? Don't go to stores if you know it's a trap for you. If you're disciplined and you're like, listen, I just gotta return this thing. I'm just gonna return it, and I'm gonna try to find something. Fine, do what you gotta do. But I'm just saying, like, just don't go. Don't go. But that's one sure way of not getting trapped by the new arrivals. Like, just don't go look at them. And don't go online. It's not necessary. Like, if you feel tempted to like go online, or if you're on social media and an ad pops up, just close it. But if you can't, just start doing something else. Start reading a book. Start focusing on, rebuilding or building some part of your life, career, whatever it is that you are trying to build and elevate. Just do that, right? Close that browser and go do that. Okay, do that. Okay, so 3 before spree is before you buy anything, you are going to do these 3 things first. So 1, you are going to consult your wardrobe, see what you already have, okay? We've talked about that at length, so you already know. Hopefully, we're disciplined. We've been doing that. Like I said, that's why it's so important to declutter your shoes, declutter your denim, declutter all the things. Really start dusting off your spring and summer stuff. Really see what you have, okay? And if you feel like I need this thing because I have this event coming up like on April 3rd. Happy birthday, mommy. So I need this thing. I gotta get this thing. Okay, great. Then you don't have anything in your closet. You've already saw that, you know, you don't have it. But you got this event coming up on April 3rd and you want to wear, you know, this floral empire waisted dress. I don't know. Okay. So the second thing to do is to reimagine that outfit. Okay. So maybe this thing that you wanted to wear, well, it's great, but it's like now the original price for it is like $120 and that's gonna break the monthly budget. So we're not doing that, right? Go back to your closet, take another lap around the closet and see if there's something else. Just reimagine that outfit. Maybe you could do something different with what you have, okay? So that's 2. And then 3 is if you absolutely positively have to buy something because you need this thing for April 3rd or April 19th. Happy birthday, Sissy Nisla. Then, okay, maybe try a resale, lower cost option. So you got your Goodwills, you know, you got your local thrift stores like Ragarama and what was the place I went to in Maryland? Forgot. Cheapskate, something, whatever. You got that place. You got Poshmark, okay, and other places. Try them. You still have time. If you don't need this thing this week, you still got 2 or 3 weeks if you know, order something from one of those places online. But really try to maximize how much you are actually saving, at the same time still, you know, being able to fulfill your fashion and style needs. So that's 3 before spring. And if those 3 things don't work, then of course, as we've always said, just be sensible about what you're buying, right? Just make sure you can get some wear out of it, some real longevity. So be sensible with the fabric choices. Also, you know, be sensible about what this event is that you're going to wear it for, you know, making sure that it's breathable, it's comfortable, you'll be happy and confident. If you gotta shop, y'all just gotta shop. Y'all just gotta shop. Just keep telling yourself you need this thing. I get it, because, you know, I feel you on that. I've been there and I'm going to probably be there again. Okay, so we are going to challenge ourselves. And this is still part of week 3. I'm going to challenge myself again for April to do a no shop month. Again, we're going to try. Just because we're going to try to avoid the new arrival trap, because it's just the prices are too high and we can wait for them to come down. Okay, they need us more than we think we need them. We don't really need them. Okay, so challenge yourself to no shopping for the entire month of April, because I'm telling you, it's a setup. Wait till Memorial Weekend. Okay. All right, so that's week 3. Now week 4 is easy because all we're doing is going back through everything that we spent. We're going to track our spending. We're going to look at our savings and look at all the outfits that we've created for the month. We're just going to look at our progress, right? Just make sure that we're on track, okay? So if you're like me, you got a lot of stuff going on outside of this space. You know, my little baby girl is graduating from high school. So we got senior dues, we got senior prom, we got graduation, we got graduation trip. We got all these different fun, exciting things that's not free, okay? So I'm so happy that I'm being very intentional and very disciplined in structuring all of this fabulous elevation, curation around savings. That's week 4. All right, so I feel very confident that I have a good plan to move forward that's going to keep me aligned, keep me on track for my goal. I've been saving money and I'm so proud of March because I spent no money. March was such a great month. March was a win for everyone. 2 of my very closest friends were very victorious in these battles that they were fighting, so I'm so excited about that. March was a really good month, okay? And April is gonna bring even more blessings, right? So I said March was all about the Broke and Boujee edition, but March was all about blessings because I'm so happy for all of the achievements that we made for the month of March. So moving forward, we're going to continue on that trajectory for April. And can y'all believe that before you know it, it's going to be June, which means the year will be halfway over? That is crazy. That's too fast. Maybe that's not a bad thing, because 2025, outside of, you know, our decollection journey, has kind of been wild. It's kind of been a wild working year. So maybe it's okay if we kind of get through this a lot quicker. Anyway, so I'm excited about April. Stay tuned, because I'm going to push out all the videos planning some of the things that we talked about for our weekly tasks. In addition to the weekly decollection videos, you know, restyle, remix. I keep some, give you one. And we're doing all the things on this channel. So thanks for sticking to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family, because if you like it, who knows, they might love it, right? So thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.